Hi everybody, it's Nat. Today I'm here with another reading vlog. Today I'm reading a book that I am super excited about, and that is Shattered by Teri. This is the third and final book in the Slated trilogy, and I seriously love this trilogy so much, and I'm really loving this book too. Like, I am obsessed. So for those of you who don't know, and I feel like if you're watching this video, you should probably know because this is going to be some massive spoilers for the series if you have not read the first books. But the Slated trilogy is about like the society where as children, if you commit a crime, instead of just like going to like juvie or something, you get slated, so your memory is completely wiped. You're given to a foster family to raise you, and so you know that you've like committed a crime, you just don't know what crime you have committed. And so we follow a girl who has been slated, and we just learn all about her. We follow along with her. She's like trying to learn about like her life and what she did, and it's really good. And I read the first two books a long time ago, and it took me forever to get my hands on a copy of the third book, and I finally have, so I'm reading it, and I'm so excited to be back in this world. It has been a long time, so a lot of the characters I'm a little iffy on, and I feel like I should have read them closer together because like I recognize all the characters, I just don't quite remember all of their roles. But yeah, I am loving it so much. I'm on page, probably should have started with that, 145, so I'm like almost halfway there. It's a pretty short book, it's not too long, so yeah, I'm loving it. Kyla, or now Riley, has gone to, oh I forget the name of the town, but she went to the town where her mother Stella lives, and we've just found out that Stella is not actually her mom. That was kind of crazy. So like, I mean, yeah, she's where she was raised, but she still knows like nothing about herself, and like I didn't see that one coming. I was like, what the heck? But I am just so excited to see like where this series is even gonna go. I feel like because I read the last ones a while ago, I don't quite, if I had thoughts about where the series was gonna go, I don't quite remember them. I don't know if like we're just trying to figure out who she is, or if we're gonna like take down the Lorders and the government and all of and all of that stuff. But I'm excited. I'm halfway through, and pretty much we're just slowly learning about her. She's getting a job. I hope she ends up in education. I think that's her calling. But yeah, I'm just really enjoying this. For being halfway through, I feel like not a lot of like stuff has happened. We've found out a lot of information, but not a lot of stuff has happened. So I'm really curious to see where this is gonna go because this is the final book in the series. So obviously we have to have kind of a lot of stuff happen to wrap up the series. But like I said, I am loving it, and I'm gonna get back to reading. Hello! So I'm actually about to get into bed to read for the rest of the night, but where is my book? I am on page like almost 222 of Slated, and I think Ben is bad. I am not getting a good vibe from him. I don't know. I mean, I don't think he's like inherently bad because like obviously Kylo, Lucy, Riley, whatever she wants to be called, obviously she fell in love with him to begin with. Like, we know he's a good guy, but he's been slated again, and I am just getting some really iffy vibes from him. Like, when, I'll just call her Kyla. When Kyla told him, like, about, Tori, and she said he, like, kind of, like, she thought he recognized that name, and then he, like, keeps wanting to, like, get her to, like, talk, and it was just, like, kind of creepy the way he was, like, trying to get her to talk, and, like, he doesn't remember her, but he's acting like he loves her, and I'm like, dude, you don't remember her. Like, I know you know that you used to love her, but, like, you don't know her, you can't. So I don't know. I think he is not good. Oh my gosh, but right now they're going to talk to Dr. I forget her name, Lysandra, whatever, the doctor who like invented slating, who was also Kyla's doctor, and I'm still just like, what is gonna happen in this book? 'Cause I have like a little over 100 pages left, and I'm just like, so much needs to happen. I mean, we thought we were gonna learn more about her family, but like, we don't know anything. We don't know where she's from. The orphanage was creepy, by the way. That creeped me out. I'm glad she got pictures, and I'm sure I feel like it is connected to with her, and I feel like they're kind of maybe like a certain brand of slated, you know, that like they have to train from youth or something, and I feel like maybe that's what she was, because like her DNA is not in the system. But I'm just like, what the freaking heck is happening? So yeah, I'm excited to see what the doctor has to say, because hopefully that will give us kind of some more information. But yeah, I'm like, a lot has to happen in oh, that's like just over 100 pages. Like we have to get, I mean, I guess we don't have to, but like I'm assuming we're gonna like throw over the Lorders, and we need to find out all about Kyla, and we need to figure out what the heck is happening with Ben, what's happening with Astrid and Nico. Like I feel like we have a lot that needs to happen. I am really, really loving this book. So I think I'm going to go get in my covers and read away. I knew it. Oh my gosh, a bunch of warders just attacked All Souls, and Ben and Tori are with the warders, and Ben killed his guard, and I'm just like, Ben, what is happening? Like, how did this happen? Like, how did this happen? I mean, I know, like, I'm just so confused. Like, they just let Ben in? I feel like MIA did not do well here, because I don't know, I feel like they didn't like, well, I guess he had a detail or a guard, and I guess he killed the guard, but I'm just like, how did this happen? Freaking Ben, what are you doing? And Tori too? The shame. Okay, so it is actually the next morning, and I finished, I want to call it Shattered, last night. I stayed up reading until I finished it, and I really loved this book, but I will say there was nothing wrong with the ending. I'll explain, but I didn't love the ending. I mean, I didn't hate it, like it wasn't a bad ending, but I was kind of a little let down by it. I just feel like, I mean, this whole time I've been saying, like, we have so much that has to happen, like, in such a short amount of time, and I feel like that really was the case. Like, I don't even know how many pages, but I feel like this could be such a wrong number, but I feel like the last like 50 pages or so, like maybe not even, I don't know, it felt really fast to me, but like all of a sudden it was over. Like we had I feel like this whole book was set up until the end, and then like the end took like in real time, the end took like an hour. Like I don't know, I just felt like it was like the ending was like one of those books where like everything worked out perfectly. Like you know, I mean, sure, okay, I'll spoilers, but like sure, Tori died, but like she was bad in the end. Ben was evil, but then he like saved her in the end, and like really it was fine. I guess like in the end Ben disappeared, but like she has Aiden, and like she didn't, I don't know. Like I love this series so much, but the ending I just kind of was like, really? Like I felt like the ending could be so much more, especially because like this is not a long book. Like it's 360 pages. Like I feel like we would have needed like a 500, yeah, like another like 100 pages or even more to like really like flesh it out. I just felt like it was kind of a rushed ending. But yeah, I do like that Ben disappeared, because I mean I remember really liking them together, but and maybe just because it's been so long since I read the first one that like I'm not like in love with them being in love anymore, you know, that I'm like, you know, I want to be with Aiden, because Aiden was kind of like the love interest in this book. I'm sure it will eventually. But yeah, I just felt, I don't know, I didn't love the ending. I felt like it was too quick, and like everything happened to like make the ending okay. Like the prime minister showed up, like what, like right when Nico was gonna kill her, randomly a prime minister. Like I feel like I don't even, it's fine. The ending was not amazing, which is why I'm only giving this 4 out of 5 stars. I'm pretty sure I gave the other ones 5 out of 5, because I really do love this series. I mean, maybe I would think different if I read this book like right when I read the others. But yeah, so it's just an okay ending for me. I'm kind of disappointed, but I did really love the entirety of the rest of the book. I flew through it. I was kind of feeling a reading slump coming on, but this one totally like got rid of it. I mean, so I'm definitely pumped to keep reading. But yeah, I did really enjoy this book, just not so much the ending. But if you guys are interested, I mean, I know I've spoiled everything, so I feel like anyone watching right now would have already read this trilogy, but if you guys haven't, and for some reason you watched all of these spoilers, definitely go pick up the Slated trilogy, because I really, really do love it. I want Teri to write more books. I think she does have some more actually, but I don't think they're the same like dystopian genre as Slated, so I'm gonna have to look into that, because I really like her writing. But yeah, I think that's gonna be all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment down below what you thought of the Slated trilogy and of Shattered itself, and kind of what you thought of the ending, if you agree with me, if you don't. But yeah, I definitely really love this series. wish the end was a little different, but that's okay. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!